Hi everyone, my name is Carla and this is my introductory video. I agree with everybody, it is slightly awkward. I do tend to talk fast and I'm usually not nervous presenting. I have done it in my professional life. However, presenting on camera is a first for me. I've done this a couple times, so I am a little nervous, so bear with me. A little bit of background about myself is this is not my first time in college. I attended MV right after high school, about 20 years ago. Wasn't sure what I wanted to be when I grew up, so didn't last very long. Started working full time, thought I was set, had a great job. Ended up losing that job and the place went under, so went back to get my degree at that time, but found love, got married. Still didn't know what I wanted to do, so I was majoring in business, thought that was a safe bet. Had my daughter and it just got to be too much, so I dropped out again. But I had about a year under my belt, a little more. So I had another great job working for a nonprofit, really liked working with people. Even though I didn't have my degree, I managed to move up there into a management position and lasted there quite a while. But just really wasn't ever totally happy. But I did what I had to do. I had to provide for my family and was working full time and married and a mom. It was okay, but it just wasn't like my dream job. I've always liked working with people. I am a people person, like to talk. That's the Italian in me, I think. So really went through a divorce about 2 years ago and started thinking about what I wanted to do in this next chapter of my life. So I decided to go back to school and major in human services and psychology. I want to go all the way this time. I want to get my master's, trying to be a positive role model for my daughter also. Want her to see that it's never too late to go after your dreams. Even though I am older, I still got to work and I want to do something that I'm proud of and happy at, and I don't want it to be a struggle every day. So I took some time off. I quit my job at Head Start after I went through my divorce and was going to come back to school full time so I could get it done quick. I enrolled in the cohort program with Patty for the adult learners and got about 2-3 weeks in and I was in the business. I was still majoring in business. Only had about a year doing that program and I would have had my associates and just decided that it wasn't for me. I really like working with people. I was so sick of being in business. Just didn't want to go back to statistics and numbers and all that stuff. So I dropped out of there. I enrolled part-time and got my foot back in the door. And then for the past year, I've been coming full-time to take all my human service courses, switch to human services. Plan on getting my master's, like I said. So this is finally my last semester. I have this online class and I have one traditional classroom class. I'm still kind of struggling with the online classes. You would think that they'd be very flexible and very easygoing. I find them more demanding. I like going to class. I know I had to go last semester, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday night. Yes, it was challenging after working all day, and yes, it's challenging when you're a single mom to have to spend that much time away from the home, but you know what? It was kind of like my time, and I kind of like the interaction with everyone and getting to meet different people. The online thing, I find it to be much more disciplined, much more time consuming. Maybe it's just me. I do work on a computer all day, so then I come home and I really don't want to be on the computer. So weekends are kind of my time to get my schoolwork done. And like I said, I am a single mom. My daughter is going on 17. She's a full-time student at Proctor. She's on her way here in another 2 years. She wants me out of here. She wants me graduated by the time she starts. Believe it or not, she's going to be a human service major. She's interested in the psychology profession. My dream would be to be in private practice with her, mother-daughter therapy. Another dream of mine is to actually leave this area. I am a lifelong Utica resident. I've lived here my entire life, and I really don't know why. I hate winter. Not a cold weather person. I don't ski. I don't ice skate. I don't do any of those things. I'm more of a warm climate gal. Love the beach. We take a trip out to New Jersey to the shore every year. Love that. Want to travel to the islands someday. Punta Cana's on my list. Turks and Caicos is on my list. And my dream is to go to Hawaii. So I need a better job. I got to start saving my money in order to be able to do that. I want a job that I'm proud of and I can make a little bit more money to support my family with, but I also want a job that I don't dread going to every day. I love working with people. I love the stories people have in their background. I myself have been through things. I have a lot of empathy towards people that have been through things. And like when I went through my divorce, it was very hard. Was married 20 years, thought it was forever. My daughter had a hard time adjusting. He's like totally out of her life now, so she needed like some therapy. So was searching around the area, and it's very hard to find somebody that like is in it for the right reasons, that your daughter can click with. So I realized the need that there was for good therapy in this area. With that being said, I don't plan on staying here forever, so I figure that the more education I have under my belt, the better off I can get a better job somewhere in a warmer climate. So I'm going to talk to you guys because I know a lot of you are much younger than me. I'm going to talk to you like I talked to my daughter and say, stay in school the first time, even if it's not what you love. You got to have that degree under your belt, even if you go back later on in life. And trust me, the older you get in life, the harder it is to return. And the harder the schoolwork seems. I was somebody that kind of breezed through high school, never really opened a book, had straight A's, honor society. I just always liked focus, never knew what I wanted to do with my life. Now I know what I want to do with my life, and it is very hard to focus. It's very hard to find the me time to dedicate to the studies. I am determined. I work full time. I do homework on my lunch. I come home and do homework. I dedicate my weekends to doing homework. It's a little sacrifice I'm making right now, but hopefully it's going to pay off in the long run. So if you can learn anything from me, stay in school. Nice getting to know all of you, and I'm looking forward to this semester, and good luck to everyone. Thanks.